With a president like Paul Kagame, whom his leadership is considered as authoritarian, he was elected president in 2000. He inherited a country that had been torn apart by genocide. To rebuild Rwanda, he has chosen to make Rwanda the top African country. At least 16 megaprojects are expected to play a significant role in the development of Ruhimagana Satellite City. During the implementation of the updated Master Plan 2021 to 2050 launched. According to architect Joshua Eshimwe, the project director designing the new master plan for the city, it will cover 65 square kilometers, up from 52 square kilometers previously. Sustainable land use is a key pillar of the new master plan because the population is growing fast, yet we have limited land. There's a need for sustainable infrastructure, he said. In today's video, we will be talking about top 10 mega constructions projects in Rwanda. But before we start, please support the channel by giving this video a like and also subscribe. Number 10. Amahoro National Stadium. Amahoro National Stadium will be upgraded from its current 25,000 capacity to a modern 45,000-seater stadium. Rwanda Housing Authority Acting Director General Noel Nsansanza says it will cost the government in excess of $21 million to successfully complete the upgrade works on Amahoro National Stadium. The facility, which has not hosted football competitions since 2021, is under renovation since March after a series of delays that were caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Turkish contractor Suma has already started the works, which will entail expansion at different wings of the stadium, and some additional roofing that will shield spectators from extreme weather conditions and also give them comfort. The contract has already been signed with the contractor and the works are underway. The stadium will be ready by 2024. Number 9. Kayonza Irrigation Project. The government of Rwanda has recently initiated the implementation of an irrigation and drought control project in the east of the country. It will require an overall investment of nearly $80 million with the support of several development partners. The project will be carried out in 2 phases. The first provides for environmental and social impact assessments to be carried out. It will also involve the rehabilitation of protective infrastructure in the Kayonza River catchment area and the construction of 35 cisterns for the irrigation of 2,275 hectares. This part of the project is expected to cost nearly $21 million, according to the Rwandan government. The second phase will require a $59 million investment. The project is expected to benefit 50,000 families, living off the cultivation of staple foods such as maize, bananas, and many other legumes. Number 8. Kigali Financial Square Towers. President Paul Kagame on Tuesday, June 21, inaugurated the construction of the proposed Kigali Financial Square, a business complex set to serve as a regional hub for financial services. Located in the commercial business district, the proposed $100 million twin towers, owned by Equity Holding Group plc, are set to be completed in 2 years. The construction project was approved by Cabinet in November 2020. The property will be developed by Equity Holding Venture Capital, an investment arm of Equity Group. It will boast a complete office of a 24-story building, a hotel, apartments, and retail spaces. The building will facilitate African transformational plans to be financed locally, he said. The proposed Twin Tower building is expected to attract investment banks, technical specialists in development space, legal firms, and experts in finance. It is expected to house a regional office of the International Finance Center, as well as a regional arm of the African Development Bank. Once completed, the building will also host the Equity Group regional office. At number 7, we have Nyabarongo 2 hydropower plant. The 43.5 megawatt Nyabarongo 2 hydropower project is planned to be developed at the upper reaches of Nyabarongo River located in Shyorongi town of Rulindo district in Rwanda. The hydropower project is being developed by Rwanda Energy Group, the state-owned utility of Rwanda, to fulfill multiple objectives including water supply, irrigation, and electricity generation. The plant is expected to come online by 2024. The project will enable Rwanda to realize its ambition of becoming one of the first African countries to achieve universal or total electrification. Nyabarongo 2 multipurpose project is one of the Rwanda's projects which are proposed to fulfill the objective of increasing the national installed grid capacity from 224 megawatt to 513.5 megawatt approximately. The yet-to-start 56-month construction project will also employ around 700 Rwandans. The project is estimated to require an investment of $214 million. The Export-Import Bank of China is providing the required funds under a loan with repayment period of 20 years with a 6-year grace period. Contractors involved. China's Sinohydro was awarded the engineering, procurement, and construction contract for the project. The company is also responsible for the installation of the 110 kV transmission line. The feasibility study for the project was completed by Korea International Cooperation Agency. Number 6. Rusumo Falls Hydropower Project. The Regional Rusumo Falls Hydropower Project development is a transformative generation and transmission integration initiative that would enable Tanzania, Rwanda, and Burundi to jointly have access to the benefits of the large and diverse potential of the region's energy sources. The overall project will consist of two main components: an 80-megawatt hydropower generation plant at an estimated cost of $340 million, transmission lines and substations at a total estimated cost of $121 million. The 80 megawatt of power generated will be shared equally by the three countries. Its implementation will increase renewable hydro electricity supply capacity to address the power deficit and allow the countries to address their low energy access rates. At number 5. Kivu Methane Project. Kivu, a project managed by Contour Global, was the world's first large-scale methane top-up project. The project extracts methane from Lake Kivu to generate electricity, expanding household access to power, lowering costs, and reducing environmental hazards. Lake Kivu, located on the border of Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, and covering an area of 2,700 km². The lake contains naturally occurring carbon dioxide and methane gas, making it one of 3 lakes in the world. The other 2 are in Cameroon, known to have a deep concentration of naturally dissolved gases. It is going to be constructed in 2 phases: the $400 million deal between the Rwandan government and Gazmuth Energy Company to extract and process methane from Lake Kivu was signed in February 2019. However, it was delayed by various factors, including the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. The Gazmuth company signed a 25-year concession agreement with the Rwandan government to extract 40 million standard cubic feet per day of natural compressed gas. Number 4 on our list is Ruzizi Hydropower Green Project. The Ruzizi Roman 3 is a 147-megawatt hydropower project being developed on the Ruzizi River that flows along the borders of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, and Rwanda. The project is being developed as a public-private partnership between the 3 countries, a consortium of industrial promotion services, and SN Power through a 25-year concession agreement. The consortium will develop the plant under build, own, operate, and transfer basis, and will run the plant as an independent power producer. The project is being developed with an estimated investment of $650 million to $700 million and is expected to be operational by 2026. It is anticipated to generate 675 gigawatt-hours of energy a year. The project will involve the construction of a 120-meter-long diversion dam, a 7-kilometer headrace tunnel with a head height of 110 meters, a 220 kilovolt switchyard, and a 10-kilometer transmission line to the Kamanyola substation in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The reservoir will have a storage capacity of 1.9 million cubic meters. The Ruzizi Roan 3 hydropower plant will be a run-of-the-river hydroelectric plant with 3 power generation units, each integrating a Francis-type turbine and an alternator. The turbine generator units will be placed in a surface powerhouse located 3.9 kilometers from the dam. Number 3. Bugesera International Airport. Bugesera International Airport, Rwanda's 3rd international airport and the country's 8th airport overall. When completed, the new airport will be the East African country's 3rd and largest international airport and the 8th airport overall with the capacity to accommodate 14 million passengers a year. The airline had agreed to take a 60% stake in the new $1.5 billion international airport in Rwanda, the state-run Rwanda Development Board said on Twitter. Number 2. Azaka-Kigali Railway. Rwanda this week put the final seal on the bilateral agreement with Tanzania that details a mechanism for the construction of the 532-kilometer standard gauge railway project, which will be Rwanda's first railway line. The joint project will cost $3.6 billion, of which of $2.3 billion for Tanzania's section of 394 km and $1.3 billion for the Rwandan section of 138 kilometers. Number 1. Kigali Green City Project. Kigali, 28 November 2019, the government of Rwanda under its economic development and poverty reduction strategy, has pioneered a vision of a green city concept. A 620-hectare site has been selected in Kinyinya, the Sabo district, Kigali City. The $5 billion development project will accommodate 30,000 housing units to benefit around 150,000 people and create at least 16,000 jobs for the Rwandan community. The Green City will sit on 620 hectares in Kinyinya sector, the Sabo district in the city of Kigali. The facility will have a system that prevents environmental degradation and air pollution. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave a comment below, and we will be happy to answer your questions in the following video. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon for the latest update.